Edwin Salmon of Knowledge. This is the podcast, Edwin Salmon of Knowledge. You press play, thank you for letting me sit in your ears and talk about things. I have special guests on this episode and a few little musical interludes, interloopers, intersections to this podcast. This is all, I'm making it up as I go.
Hey, Salmon Skins. Oh, sorry. Hey, Salmon Skins. I had to wait for myself to stop talking before I could talk to you. Hello, how are you? I can't hear your responses. If you are responding, that's very nice. That will travel out and up into the stratosphere and out into the universe and will be heard by aliens. I am Edwin Salmon. I am a comedian. You probably know that. Maybe you know me from TV when I used to be on TV. Some people just, like the podcast, including Toss My Salad at Friend of Hugo. So he messaged me on Twitter saying, I don't know what he sounds like, but I'm going to just approximate his accent. I think he's from Kettering in England. I don't know what people from Kettering sound like, but he's going to sound like this. Bloody hell, you're back. Huzzah! I've been missing your podcast for 9 months. I know you said you were going to drop episodes less frequently, but every 9 months. Really hope the next one is only a few weeks away. Glad you're back, man. You crack me up. So, thank you very much, Toss My Salad, who is also very excited that I followed him back. Well, he only had like 15 followers. So, he mentioned that after I followed him, saying, I can give up on Twitter now. Don't give up on Twitter. Just don't place any hope or faith in it to begin with. That's what I would say. Now, this is the third episode back after 9 months. I'm sorry I was away for 9 months, but I was a full-time dad, and that's the most important and difficult job of all. Now, my wife Cara is probably thinking, if she's listening to this, Ed, you're not going to make the shortlist for Father of the Year. Fathers of the Year are the ones who are using the superhuman strength that you get from being a dad to lift a big truck up over their heads and throw it at Hitler, who is invading from space with those aliens from Independence Day. They're real, by the way. That's something that isn't really talked about in the sort of pandemic, Brexit, Trump, babies in cages, J.K. Rowling in the court of Twitter, and all these other distractions. Harry Styles spitting on the captain of the Starship Enterprise because he probably didn't want to go to space. He just wanted to go home. And I can't believe you're not bringing me home. It's hard to get every story, and it's hard for every story to have a light shined upon it, because it only really happens for, 8 to 12 minutes seems to be the standard attention span here on social media. That's me doing an impression of the voice that Adam Buxton does on his podcast. That's my favorite podcast. This is probably not a good thing to advertise a much more successful, much more well-known podcast, but Adam Buxton does a beautiful podcast where he just has rambling conversations with people, and he has the same worries I have about podcasts, about not putting them out or putting them out. But aliens are real, and he hasn't had any experts on to talk about aliens being real. I will probably, I'll put it out into the world. Maybe I can use Twitter for good. I might tweet, does anyone want to come on the podcast and talk about aliens and convince me that aliens are real? I did a little bit of that on Those Conspiracy Guys podcast. I'm just plugging podcasts all over the place. Check that one out. Also, check out Blackbird, because it is now an award-winning podcast. I'm part of an award-winning podcast where before the movie was actually released, the Michael Flatley produced, written by, directed and starring action romp, which apparently is just a really funny, bad vanity project that I haven't got a chance to see. But with the Bootsy Boys, a sketch group, they wrote a fictionalized radio play version of it. And I got to play Blackbird, the Michael Flatley part. But I didn't do the, let me tell you now, Jesus. Oh, to be sure, I am a man. No, that's getting into too northy. He's got this weird sort of, American, but oh my God, the crack was mighty, let me tell you guys. Oh, to be sure. And, your man was there with the face. And, a few scoops were had. A bag of cans down by the canal. Oh, to be sure. Maybe not too many to be sures, but that podcast has won the Best Fiction Podcast at the Irish Podcast Awards. My podcast is not an award-winning podcast, although it's nice to see people listening. And, I was thinking, I also got rid of that thought when I thought it as a stupid thought. Sometimes I think thoughts now, and I think if I vocalized that thought out loud and said it to like Cara, she would probably go, "Oh, come on, Ed, you're not who you think you are." Am I not? Who am I then? And then I'd have a crisis of confidence. No, I was thinking, I'm like John Lennon when his son Sean was born, and he gave up music for 5 years to raise his son, or I just gave up podcasting for 9 months because I got bored of the sound of my own voice. And I'm just telling you all this to get it out of the way in a sort of I feel like the beginning of this podcast is in danger of becoming a Mark Maron first 12 minutes of his podcast where he's just, "Hey folks, so I got a new cat and I was walking down Belmont Avenue and Weston, and my voice is getting more and more into some kind of, hey Tony, of The Sopranos. How you doing, boss?" So I'll stop saying that. But I'm not, obviously. John Lennon, he was very successful by the time he stopped working at 35. I'm 10 years older than that, and I'm still working, and I'm still looking for a teaching job, either after school or special needs assisting during school. If you're listening to this and you're a principal, yes, I'm a funny man, but also I have a sensitive side. I'm on the short list, to be on the short list for Father of the Year, and I'd love a bit of stable work. Because comedy, although it's fun, does not pay nearly enough than other jobs, unless you're Dave Chappelle. But I'm not Dave Chappelle, and I have no controversial jokes. My most controversial material is probably fun-sized chocolates are too small, which is not a hill that anyone is going to die on. So anyway, let's have a commercial break, because do you know what? I want to monetize the fuck out of this podcast as much as I possibly can. Do you like taking orders and shooting people in the face? You do? Well, why don't you join the army? No, not the Irish army, the American army. We will teach you how to talk like a real American. Hey y'all, I'm gonna go shoot me a terrorist. That's all you need to know. Apply today and join the American Army. Now, a series of advertising campaigns have been released. That was one of them that you heard, which was for the American Army, which is a surprising thing to hear on an Irish podcast. But I do have a percentage of listeners in America. Hello, America. How are you doing? Have a look around, see if there's any fires you might need to put out, and relax. There's probably not that many fires. So just sit back. If it's a bit too warm maybe check behind the door or under the couch, because sometimes when you go in a room and you turn on the light and then you see the fire just really quickly scuttles underneath the couch. So you have to lift it up and make sure there's nothing there. If the couch is very warm, that's probably a sign. And if it's like changing colour to sort of a bright white red, that's probably a bad sign too. But by all means, thank you for listening. By all means, by your ears and being able to hear, thank you for listening. Now, I've been trying to get into the I'll add voiceover gigs. Very hard to get. I've gotten a few before. A nice little plum job if you can get it. But it's all tied up. It's all who you know. And there's a few people doing voiceovers for things. I am available for narration on anything. If you want to send me your old wedding videos, and I can do like a director's commentary over it and just sort of roast everyone and just be really cruel. I don't know why you'd want that, but I mean, hey, I'm willing. I'm available for work. So I have in the studio with me an old friend of the podcast who has, unlike me, been getting a glut, a plethora, a guttera. Yeah, you could say that. I just have. It's our old friend, Brendan Blowhard. Blowhard. I can't believe you got my name wrong. All the times I've been on this podcast. Blowhard. I've been on a good few times now. You have maybe a dozen times. No, definitely not that many. No. Yeah, actually, probably less than that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the times I was on, I was in very, very bad shape. You were. Oh yeah. Oh God. Very upset. Now, she who must not be named, can now be named. Oh really? Yeah. Yeah. I'm all right with hearing the name and saying the name out of my mouth. So you're okay with hearing Susan? I didn't used to be. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't getting emotional there. I was just thought I was sitting on my ball. You thought you were sitting on your ball? Yeah, well, I lost a lot of weight after myself and Susan finally, because of the stress, decided that I wouldn't go near her anymore. Oh. And mutual decision. People lose weight and they get the old extra waddle underneath the neck there. Yeah. Or they get the little the bingo wings become Monopoly wings. Monopoly? Oh, I don't know what's a bigger game than bingo. Not Monopoly. Casino wings. Well, no, that's just a place. Well, yeah, but they play the games in the casino. But you don't play casino. Well, you play in it. Yeah, but let's not get into a semantic argument here, Ed. Okay, yeah. I'm happy to be back in the podcast. Cool. I've got the new life. I've got the new love. Oh. I've got the new lease on love and life. I've got the new love lease on my life. Well, that's really great to hear, Brendan. Yeah. And who is your new love, if I may ask? You may. I have just there. Oh, you did? Yeah. Yeah. Who is she? What's her name? Oh, her name. Her name is Billy. Yeah. Yes. Billy. Okay. You sounded a bit hesitant there, like you were... Hesitant? Yeah, hesitant. What's that, a rash? You've never heard that word before? No. You were hesitating. Oh, hesitating. That's where it comes from. Did you know a lot about words? Well, I'm a comedian who trades in words. You trade in words? Yeah, Jesus. So how much would... like a double-barreled word be? No, I don't get it. Would that be more than a word that's got like 4 or 5 syllables in it? No, it's an expression. Oh, you're selling expressions. Oh, no, I don't trade money for expressions. Like a greeting card. No, I don't. No, I'm not. That's your secondary revenue stream. I'm looking for a secondary revenue stream. Yes, of course, but writing cards. No, not writing cards. Working in a school. A school? Yeah, that's the Dublin pronunciation of it. Yeah, school. Well, that's good. Yeah, I do a pretty good impression of you. You do? I do. I do an impression of you. Oh yeah, I do. Do you want to hear it? Yeah, sure. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, how's it going? I'm called
from Huffley there now. Well, hello there. What's going on? What's going on with the government? I don't know. They seem to be not doing the thing that helps out the people that they're in charge of. Well, anyway, where are you from?
Awfully.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, you're from there.
Oh,
Me.
That'll probably explain it.
Okay. Yes, thank you for that, Brendan.
No problem.
Uncanny Valley stuff.
Oh, yeah.
For anyone listening, don't be confused.
Yeah.
It's Brendan. Just me doing an impression of me. That's right. And I'm here, I know you're in the entertainment industry like myself.
Yep.
We're peas in the pod, feathers on the same board. There's one. You can sell that expression if you want. I don't sell expressions. I think you got the wrong end of the stick. How much is that one? No, that's not for sale. Oh, but I really like it. Yeah. Come on. What do I have to do to get me walking out of here with that expression? Well, I'll tell you this, Brendan. If you just tell me what you're here for, we can kind of stop this sort of meandering, seemingly improvised conversation.
Are you not enjoying it?
And you can just tell me what's going on.
Well,
with your life.
I will.
And your new girlfriend, Billy.
That's right, Billy.
Which is a very obviously people can use whatever moniker they want.
No, her name's Billy.
No, it means not moniker. No, moniker means name.
Like out of France.
No, that's Monica.
Yeah, Monica Geller.
Yes.
Here, what's your Monica?
No, Monica. That's handy when people ask her Monica.
Moniker. Oh, yeah. Right. Sorry, I got confused there with the words.
Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. Now, Brendan.
Yes.
You're working
in
the entertainment industry. You're not singing songs in pubs for money.
No, won't let me back.
No, you're singing jingles.
I am.
In recording studios for money.
I am. I'm singing the jingles for various things.
Okay.
And I'm hustling as much as I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been gifted with a beautiful voice that can get across the story of a song written by someone with more talent.
Yeah.
But I can also sell you innocuous things that don't have feelings. Is that the word, innocuous?
No, it's...
incontinent things... No, that don't have feelings.
Sentient is the word.
Insentient things. Sorry, that don't have feelings.
Just sentient.
Sentient. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're just better with the words.
All right.
But, I'm very good with direct emotional response through the medium of singing.
Okay. So I believe you have a couple of examples of things you're working on at the moment.
Yeah, works in progress.
Yeah. Now, just to be clear, these are not... So when you sent these to me, these are demos, basically.
Yeah, they're not finished articles.
Yeah, and you're sending them to advertising companies.
Yeah, I'm sending them to advertising companies. It's a kind of a hit and hope, but sure, if you don't try, you don't die.
Huh?
Is the expression.
No, it's not.
Probably can't make much money out of that one. I've never heard it before. I think I just came up with it there.
Yeah, I think you did.
But yeah, these advertising companies that do be advertising things, and I'll send in a hit and hope. I did one for acne cream, and I sent it in to Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
Because I know they're in that arena. I don't know if they have an acne cream coming out.
Okay.
But I'm getting ahead of the curve.
Getting your foot in the door.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of the lad who's going to do an acne cream jingle, when they want it.
Okay.
Because my philosophy is give them what they want before they know they want it.
Okay.
And that's an expression that's worth its weight in gold.
So, of course, you'd be making a fortune off that expression if selling expressions was a thing. So just to be clear, you haven't been asked to send these in. You're just sending them in in the hope that when they need a jingle for a certain product, they'll go, we have one right here.
Exactly.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Well, good, I don't know because I haven't heard it yet.
Well, of course it's
right,
good.
Well, okay. Well,
it's great.
Let's just hear it.
All right. Okay. Now, bear in mind, this is a work in progress.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of getting the feel of it.
Yeah.
I'm wording it out.
Sure.
It's not perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Wouldn't even sound perfect.
Well, look, just play it.
But yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Stop apologizing for
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
See what you think.
Right. Okay. Well, let's just play the clip. This is
Okay.
Acne Cream.
Yeah.
The Jingle.
Work in progress.
Yeah. By Mr. Brendan Blowhard.
When I get that feeling, I need acne cream healing. Acne cream healing is good for what's on my face. And there ain't nothing wrong with having the thing on your face. But if you want it gone, use acne cream, healing cream, face cream. Come on. Put that cream on right. Apply in the morning and the night. Come on. Available without prescription. Come on. You got an acne cream mission.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, Brendan.
What do you think?
That was something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was.
It was something.
It sounded very familiar.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good quality to have in a jingle. It's
Sure,
also a
yeah.
good quality to have in a song.
Yeah.
That
Same thing. Jingles a song.
is very recognizable and well known.
Yeah.
And you're not doing a parody of anything.
No.
Here. No.
No.
Okay. Why? So you don't realize.
Don't realize what?
You haven't realized.
Tell me.
It sounds very much like, to my ear,
The untrained ear.
well, it's reasonably trained.
Well, you don't have formal training.
Yeah, like I've never had a trainer come in and train my ears.
Yeah, untrained.
Yeah, okay. I'm a lay person.
Sure.
But I know music. I can play musical instruments.
you can.
Yeah.
What?
I sing as well.
You sing?
Yeah. Well, different than you.
Not as well.
Maybe not as well.
Yeah.
But like, who sings well?
I do. Mariah Carey.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the list.
That's the list. Just the two of us. We sing very well.
Yeah.
So what are you getting at?
Well, Brendan, I have to say,
Do you have to?
well, I mean, I do, seeing as we're discussing
Yeah.
the jingle here.
Yeah, all right.
You say it's a work in progress.
It is.
Lyrically, maybe it's not complete. Okay.
No. Yeah.
But musically,
Very complete.
yeah, absolutely. It does sound very complete.
It does, yeah.
Because it sounds very much like Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
Sexual healing.
Yeah.
By the Marvin Gaye's.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I think...
You hear it though, yeah?
Do you know what happened?
What?
I went into a shop to buy myself a batch loaf of bread.
Okay.
My favourite style of bread.
Yeah.
To make a few sandwiches, because it's hungry work coming up with jingles.
Sure is.
You can't jingle on an empty stomach. Your stomach can't be a jingle jangling if you want to be a jingle jingling.
What?
There's another expression you can take to the bank.
No, you're all right.
That all adds up. You get the interest as well.
What?
But I heard that song, I think, in the supermarché
Okay.
as I was leaving with me batch loaf and me corned beef. And it must have stuck in my head like some kind of a worm that is in your brain. A brain worm.
Like an earworm.
An earworm, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I might use that going forward.
You've never heard that expression before?
No,
Earworm.
never heard it.
It's a common expression.
Is it common?
Well, look, you're not alone when it comes to stealing, not on purpose, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not
From
a thief.
the Masters, because I remember hearing a story of the Beatles. You know the Beatles.
Oh, I do, from Liverpool. I do a good Ringo's Starr.
Oh yeah,
The drummer of the Beatles.
Mm-hmm. You do him?
Who had a very distinctive voice. Do you
He
want to
does.
hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Hello there, I'm Ringo Starr from the Beatles. Oh,
No.
No, I didn't say it was perfect.
Yeah, but it sounds nothing like him.
All right, Mr. Feckin' Houdini.
Houdini.
Yeah, he did impressions of his friends.
Yeah, but he wasn't an
He
impressionist.
was well known for escaping, but
Yeah, that's what he was one.
lesser well known for doing the impressions of his friends.
not known at all, really.
No.
But Ringo Starr, he spent like a day or an afternoon writing a song that he was very, very proud of.
Good for him.
And when he played it to the other Beatles, they went, "That's a great tune, Ringo," because it's a Bob Dylan song.
All right, the Jingle.
I don't know what the tune was
It was a jingle.
about. No,
No, it wasn't a jingle. Are you saying that Ringo Starr wrote jingles?
no, I don't
In
think.
the style of Bob Dylan.
No, I don't think it was a jingle.
Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on the pavement walking down to Marks and Spence, getting me pants, getting me a meal deal. They've got good food and they've got the real spiel.
A real spiel.
Yeah, a real spiel. You know, the way they talk about the food, and you know, they're a cut above. You know, if Ringo Starr was like, Ringo Starr wouldn't be doing an ad for pennies. Now, nothing against pennies. I love a bit of pennies. It's where I go to get me shorts whenever I'm heading off to Mallorca for me holidays.
But what I'm saying is, Brendan, sorry,
Yeah.
let me just get back on track with
Of course.
the jingle talk.
Yeah, yes.
He didn't mean to write, to steal.
Yeah.
It was accidental theft.
like when you rob a house blindfolded.
Well, I mean,
You don't know what's
suppose
going
that's
on.
an accident, but
Yeah.
you're also, I mean, it's a crime.
Is it the crime? I mean, if you're not aware of the crime,
It is a crime.
if you can't see what you're doing,
Um,
and then the guards ask you, what were you up to? You just say, oh, I've no idea. I was blindfolded, guard. I can't be held accountable for the things I do when someone's tied a rag around me eyes.
maybe it was you that did it,
Well, they can't prove that.
that you tied the rag behind your eyes.
Yet they can't dust a rag for fingerprints.
No, but
Maybe DNA or hair or whatever, but
Yeah.
I believe, look, if it ever happens to me, that's the defence I'll use, the blindfold crime defence.
the blindfold crime defense.
Yeah, the BCD.
Yeah, okay. So, look, Brendan, you have another jingle that is
I
related
do.
to the ad that we heard you actually do the voiceover for
Yeah,
earlier on in the show,
tis, yes.
which is join the American Army.
The US Marines.
Now, you haven't joined the American Army.
No, I'm just a very good storyteller.
Sure. Good work.
Yeah, I made you believe that I had potentially joined the army.
Yeah.
No, all I did was, part of the joining the army thing
Yeah.
is that they teach you how to be an American. How
Yeah.
to talk like an American, how to think like an American, how to walk like an American, how to sit down like an American, how to get back up like an American, how to roll over like an American.
How to fetch a stick?
No. You fetch sticks like a regular person.
Okay. So, you've used this to record another jingle?
Yeah, another jingle.
Okay, and what's the jingle? What's the jingle for? What's it about?
It's more of a mood piece.
A mood piece.
Yeah.
Right. So nothing specific.
No, it's not selling any specific wares or goods or services.
Okay.
It's just to kind of give you a flavour of, a different string to my bow or my violin. I've forgotten you're the expression man. I don't know the expression, what that is. I'm saying the right thing there. But what it is it's just it's a taster. You think Brendan Blowhard's all about one thing? He doesn't have range.
Okay.
But holy smokes, check this out.
Okay. Let's. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have it here. I'll roll it there.
Yeah, that was your cue.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's
To roll it.
Brendan Blowhard. And
Yeah.
does this piece have a name?
No, I call it Country and Western Moods Piece number 1 in progress.
Okay. Well, here we go.
You drive it drive it very hard. You drive it to the shop, then you drive it down the yard. Drive on bound a good truck and a good Bob's Maine. Want about a sweet Jane as she's waiting on the train. Farmer's head has a hound, that's why he came back. He was in the army and the medal around his neck. Farmer's saying, oh no, Farmer's saying, but his mama never tried to believe.
their toads at harvest, and you put on aspen rose. You ever know, you never know, you need a piece of toast. Right, so that was Brendan Blowhard with what kind of seemed in the end to be an ad for toast.
Yeah, could be about toast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of where you went. Also, a lot of the lyrics in there were a little bit garbled.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just
incoherent.
Well, it's not the final thing.
That's
on
purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's not really supposed to have any lyrics there at all, because I want the advertising executive to project their own lyrics for their own product.
Right.
Be it handbags or plungers or pogo sticks or novelty plastic things of poo.
Yeah.
Remember those?
I do remember those. I remember them well, Brendan. So you're hoping that an advertising executive, an American advertising executive,
Absolutely, yeah.
hears this song with
His American ears,
sort of mumbling lyrics, incomplete lyrics,
yeah,
and then some lyrics about some with a medal and feeding yams to a pig.
To pigs, yeah, hams and yams.
Okay, yeah. So and
For
they'll
the
hear
wine.
it and go, "Hey, that's the perfect guy to sell my shipment of lederhosen that I just can't shift because America's not interested in wearing lederhosen. They want to wear American jeans on their American legs."
It's a pretty good American accent.
Yeah, thanks. It's pretty decent American.
great.
accent.
Well done. You
Cheers.
don't need to do that course at all. Just you could get into the jingle business yourself if you've ever thought about getting out of the podcast business.
Yeah.
You could swap the businesses, or you could do it. There's your secondary revenue stream.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
You
is
have?
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, sorry.
But obviously you don't really listen
No.
to anyone but yourself.
Well,
There, I said it.
yeah, you did say it.
I did say it. Yeah.
I mean, that's fairly harsh now, but fair.
okay.
Harshly fair, or fairly harsh. There's another expression you can take to the bank.
I'm not into expressions.
All right.
Stop
Listen,
giving me
Ed,
expressions.
Look, I've got to go. I've got more
Okay.
jingles to do, and
Right.
I've got Billy to satisfy sexually because she's a real woman.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really get into the Billy talk.
We don't have to.
Frankly, because I didn't want to. Good. So, listen, thanks for coming on, Brendan.
Oh,
really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
No problem at all.
I hope everything goes well with you.
And with yourself,
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
And yeah, please do come on again. I'd love to have you. Give us an update on everything that's happening.
I love giving updates.
Wonderful stuff.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
Well, you're welcome anyway. And listen,
Cool.
I have an extra bonus jingle there
You do?
that I can play for you live in studio. I just wrote it there 10 minutes before I came into the studio.
Okay.
If you want to hear it, maybe
Sure.
your listeners would like to hear it.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Well, that's the kind of passive-aggressive signal that will do me. When you want to go to the toilet, but you don't have your socks, just put on your toilet slippers and walk. Toilet slippers, put them on your feet and walk to the toilet. Toilet slippers, best thing for your feet if you want to take a trip to the toilet. It doesn't matter what you're doing in it. It can be a number one or number two. It doesn't matter what you do in the toilet, as long as you've got toilet walking slippers. Toilet shoes are best when you walk into the restroom. Oh, toilet shoes available without prescription. the...
Guys, that is it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for Brendan Blowhard for coming on the show. I'm sorry that I forgot how to say your surname. If you have enjoyed the show and you want some extra bonus content, then there is absolutely tons of it for the price of a pint in the country, not in Dublin. Just a £5 a month, you can get access to all the bonus episodes, all the extra long unedited episodes, all the writings I've done. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Just, I want to say thank you for listening to this podcast. If you can recommend to a friend, if you can leave a review on Apple or on Spotify, you can leave a 5-star review. That would be good. No 4 stars, no 3 stars, just 5 stars. And send me a message, and I might read it out on the podcast. So, bye.